Hello from Spain. I thought I'd record a quick video about something I was thinking about my voice today. So I'm speaking a bit quieter because we're on a balcony here. But it sounded when I first started, I didn't like the sound of my voice. And it's only over time I don't really care about it anymore. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jamie and I'm on a journey and I'm showing you all the highlights, lowlights of my journey to be a public speaker. This is from a place where I didn't have confidence. I overthink all the time. I'm smashing those barriers and showing you along the way how you can become a public speaker as well. So if that interests you and learning more about this along the journey, then click follow for more. But this is what happened when I first started posting videos back 2020, just after COVID had just happened. I hated the sound of my voice. I think it's because when we speak, it vibrates in our vocal cords and it sounds different in our head. And yet when we hear it on video, it's completely different. And for me, listening to my voice, it almost didn't have credibility. I sounded a little stupid, I think. And so why would anybody else listen to me, basically? And I think I sound quite good in the head. When I speak out, it's completely different. I think it's completely normal for most people. But it took me a lot of videos before now I'm used to hearing my voice. And it's not so much of an issue anymore. I don't think that people are going to think differently of me for how I speak. Everybody speaks different and has their habits. And there are three things that I've done over the last couple of years so that I do like my voice a bit more. Because it can be changed. The first one is not be too bothered about how others will think about your voice. They're not judging you on the sound of their voice, they're more judging you on what you say. Okay, but this makes a big difference in your speaking. The second one is that when you have something important to say, and particularly when you're on stage, you're going to use a different vocal range. So sometimes it might be higher, sometimes it might be lower, depending on what you're talking about and the stories you say. But in general, if you want to sound more confident, speak slower, but also lower down. So try to speak from your chest here. If we speak from our voice, it gives a bit of uncertainty. And that leads into the third point. We're going to try and end, kind of finalize whatever we say. So at the end of the sentence, if that is the end of the sentence, then we finish on a downward pitch. Because if we finish on an upward pitch, there's questions raised, there's confusion, and this is particularly an issue with your manager or you're speaking on stage and you want to sound certain, then sound certain. Have a lower pitch towards the end of the sentences and speak from your chest instead of speaking from your throat. You can practice this just every day by recording. Recording daily videos like this and speaking in front of everybody. You can practice all three things. You can practice listening to your voice and start to not care what people say and being used to how you speak. The second one is being more aware of where you speak around your chest. And the third one is that try to finalize every sentence. So not using upspeak, try to be sure about what you're saying. If you're doing those three things, then you're going to like the sound of your voice more. And as a public speaker and someone who wants to be a public speaker, it's really important we do like the sound of our voice because you're going to hear it again and again and again.